You know what irks my nerve about social media? Is that women always get in here and say, our women rights are being challenged. Our rights are being challenged, right? But when y'all talk about y'all rights or our rights, right? It always lead to deletions, our rights. Mind you, you also have the right to tell this man to put on a condom. You also have the right to use protection, get on birth control pills, okay? You have all these rights, but somehow the right to delete is the only one we think about. You have the right to not be sleeping with strangers. You have the right to not be going to the club and sleeping with somebody in the bathroom. You have the right to not go into VIP and screw people. You have this right, okay? You have the right before you make it to the bed, you touch the nightstand to grab the protection. You have the right to do all those things. But they will always get in here and say, you have the right to delete. That's the only rights that I hear, the right to delete. Okay. And then you have women that will come up here on social media with these sob stories about why the hospital did not help them when something happened with the baby that they were carrying. Let me share something with you. One thing that every doctor knows is that they must do no harm. They must do no harm. So if you are having a miscarriage, right? This doctor must do everything he can to save you. Okay? Because the baby is already gone. This is the uncomfortable truth. The baby is already gone. The doctor knows he has to perform a procedure. He knows that. No doctor is not going to perform this procedure because of some law y'all believe that's in your state. One thing a doctor must do is to make sure he saves life. He must save the mother. Okay? But y'all get up here and push this fake narrative. Okay, talking about my state this and my state that. Let me share something with you. This is the uncomfortable truth. And now I'm talking to my sisters. Roe decimated our bloodline. 23 million and counting. Roe decimated our bloodline. Made us 3 in command in this bad boy. Okay? Okay? Shout out to the Latinos. They're 2nd in command. Okay? And y'all already know Caucasian people are 1st in command in the United States. Okay? So when it comes to count, I'm talking about when it comes to count our numbers. Okay? All right? So Caucasian is 1st. Latino is 2nd. Black people, you have lost your spot. African American is 3rd. Okay? All right? Check the census. I ain't lying to you. All right? So when we get in here, we want to talk about Roe this. Let me share something with you. Black women, I don't want to hear you say anything about Roe. Not even a she. Not she. I don't want to hear you say nothing about Roe. Roe ain't do nothing for us but decimate our community and our bloodline. I don't want to hear you say nothing about Roe. Okay? I don't want to hear nothing. Y'all sitting here talking about women's rights as being challenged and this and that. Let me share something with you. Come talk to me. Come talk to me when we don't have enough to do anything. Come talk to me, because right now we don't. We only 41. Right now we don't. We are 41 right now. We do not have enough of people. Latinos is 63 right now. Okay? In this bad boy. And why are they that high? You want to know why? They did not forget the blueprint. My sisters, we have forgotten the blueprint. The blueprint is family. We have forgotten the blueprint. Nobody want to be a wife. It's too hard. It's too hard to be a wife. It's too hard to be a wife. You got to listen to somebody, this and that. being a baby mama is even harder, raising those children alone. And what y'all usually do, y'all raise them into monsters. You can't even control them. There was a young woman a couple days ago posted something on social media that her son walked in with over $100,000 or something like that in the house. And she filming it. It could have been a skit, but she was filming it and terrified with where he got this money from. Talking about, oh, we're going to have to move out of this. We're going to have to move out of this town. Soon as I call the police, we moving. Let me share something with you. More than likely, that boy is a street pharmacist. This why you never show his face. You do these little videos with him, but you never show his face. Because this boy is a street pharmacist. And my mama share something with you. You in on the hustle with him. See, I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Y'all gonna stop on these social media streets. Women's rights are being challenged. That's all you know. But only rights that's being challenged that y'all say, that it comes out of y'all mouth, out of the woodwork, is the deletion rights. But we never talk about the woman has the right to say no. We never talk about the woman has the right to tell this man, use protection or I'm not going to mess with you. We never talk about those rights. All we doing is breeding monsters in here without the owner's manual. Shout out to JT. Take heed to the message. I'm done with y'all foolery.